Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. In the last part, we finished Angler's Tunnel and got a piece of art immediately afterwards. And now welcome to one of the first parts that's more or less dedicated to side quest stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that unlocks after Angler's Tunnel. There's some sort of plot progression, but for the most part, this is side stuff. First off, though, we want to head in this general direction. You might actually start recognizing where we are momentarily, just due to the shape of the river and such, and the fact that, well, certain things start showing up in about 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Cantaloupe Castle. Now, this is a pretty... What the... Hi there. I'm just going to ignore you. This is a pretty well-hidden thing. Seriously, stop following me. Because you're never quite sure it's here. There's not even nothing to suggest that there's a piece of heart number 9 right here next to Cantaloupe Castle. That's usually the last one I find. You gonna keep following me, dude, or... Okay, the house, take me, the house at the bay. You're gonna keep on repeating me until I take you there, aren't you? Yeah? Great. Yeah, he's gonna be following us around for a bit. He's the plot progression I was talking about, because having that sound effect at the start of every room gets really annoying. And he'll occasionally just repeat that same dialogue over and over again. Anyway, we cut back to an area I was in earlier in the part. And by earlier, I mean like less than a minute ago. Because now I want to head in a southward way. I couldn't win the grammar just could not win in my head there. Either way, we want to head in this general direction. Because now that we can swim, we can access this area. Which will actually come into play much later on. By the way, I'm gonna bomb open that cave there, but it's just a fairy's fountain, just so you know. Because there is a side quest thing I never quite show off, or never quite do in my own spare time. Shut up, ghost. There's a side quest thing I never quite show off. That's the wrong word yet again. Quite do myself whenever I'm playing the game, because it's not entirely worth it. But I figure I might as well show it to you guys. You're gonna want to head to this cave and head up. Obviously, you need the flippers to get here, so I'm not sure why they had that deep water there. And jump down here, and magically we end up higher than we were before. We are actually almost as northeast as you can get on the island. And welcome to the Raft Sequence. Well, first I want to get these squares on the map because I want to. But the Raft Sequence is going to be kind of interesting. First off, to do it, you're going to need 100 rupees. I know that sounds expensive, but you can actually make more than that in rewards. Want to go on a raft ride for 100 rupees? Yes. Okay, the raft's ready for you outside. Enjoy. Now, the raft sequence, you can get a maximum of 160 rupees of, depending on the route. I try to go for that route, but I don't exactly do the best on it. But this is actually a pretty good way to get rupees. Honestly, because you can get a net 60 plus every time, and you almost end up in the same area where the entrance to get up here was. Though I think to get certain map squares, you need to head down certain waterfalls here, and there's also a unique song that plays here for some reason. I don't quite know why, but it's there. Anyway, the way that the rupees are kind of weird to grab, because you're not aiming for where the shadows is, you're aiming for where the actual rupee is. And I still can't tell exactly when that is half the time. By the way, this is... see, look, I missed that one, even though I was technically right below it. And that one, just because I was being stupid. This is surprisingly difficult to do, I'm not gonna lie, but it's mostly just due to the tide... Shut up, ghost! Mostly due to the tides just being really annoying. I like the song, though. You can also get various ammunitions over here, including one we haven't quite got the item for yet. Now, by all intents and purposes, the fact that I'm equivalent in terms of their sprite layout, that means I probably should have gotten there. And that was terribly explained. I'm very bad at explaining things if you can't tell. And it's done. If you want to, you can keep on going back and earning back with more and more, but I don't care to. Which is why I'm going to jump cut to Animal Village. It's not that hard to get to, just to follow the water and find a staircase to get up here onto. Oh, but we want to head in here.
Oh, you brought me a hibiscus. How sweet. Well, since you're such a gentleman, I have a request to make of you. Will you listen?
Sure.
I would like you to take this letter to a Mr. Wright who lives on the border of the mysterious woods. Please.
We traded a hibiscus for a goat's letter. Great. That's pretty much the best way to think about it. Is great. Either way, I'm going to do that, but I want to get another thing out of the way first. If I could ever get down this ladder. For some reason, the ladders have very picky hitboxes. You have to be more so in the center than on the edges of them in this game. Oh, hi, mermaid. When I was swimming in the bay, the waves took a very important necklace from me, around my neck. If you find it, I'll let you take a scale from my tail. Keep in mind her location for later. I'm actually going to cut back to her, and hey, look, it's the next dungeon. I'm going to be ignoring it for a bit. We'll enter it at the end of the part, but we're not doing it this part. Shut up, ghosts! I'll take you to your damn house. I'm on my way to it, I think. Actually, what's funny is the house is actually very easy to get to, from 2 locations, actually. But first off, though, I want to head down here and cut down this specific bush for Secret Seashell 18. Anyway, the house the ghost lives in is actually, I think, 2 screens to the west of me right now. It's not a very hard house to get to. You can either go from over here, or if you remember where that chest was on the edge of the beach, when I picked up Marin a couple videos back. Quite literally, actually, now that I think about it, we did literally pick her up. The chest that was surrounded by rocks. You can go past that chest into the area east of it, and then head south and you're at the house as well. It's not a hard house to get to, but for some reason I'm deciding to keep him with me for when I'm doing some side stuff. Oh boy. Admittedly, I always did kind of get partially lost here because I can never quite figure out what to do with this guy. Well, this looks familiar. It's like we've seen this twice by now in the franchise. Sprinkle powder.
Hey, kid, you woke me up from a fine nap. Thanks a lot. But now I'll get my revenge. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you carry more bombs. Are you ready? Yes.
My Fred Burger is terrible.
You deserve it. Now look at all that junk you have to carry.
Ha! Take care. See ya. And he expanded our bomb pack to 60. Thank you. Also, if you guys remember who Fred Burger is, I'm both sorry and very glad, because that show is kind of, well, the show's probably over a decade old, so yeah, fairly decently aged. Ow! Don't you hate conveniently you're just running into holes? Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? Oh, thank God we're finally here. Here, enter my house. I do like the song here, though. It's a remix of the Mabe Village theme, to be a lot more slow, and I really like it. Nostalgia, unchanged, boo-hoo. Enough, cemetery, take me, my grave. And yeah, we have to take him to his grave. Thankfully, there's a quick way to get over there. Now we have the Mambo Thing. We also got the end of the last part. As I mentioned, if you use it outside of a dungeon, it warps you to this little puddle right outside Crazy Tracy's hut. And in fact, if you need another potion, which I'm going to need to get at some point, grab one. You'd likely have enough money at this point. Oh, thank God, I'm almost done with this sound effect. That's probably the more annoying thing, not even the speech. That annoying do-do-do-do-do-do sound. Thank you. A jar in my home, look inside. Bye-bye. Oh, hey.
Woot! It has been some time since our paths crossed, lad. You must dive into the water's mouth as bait and to Catfish's maw. The closer you get to the windfish, the more restless he sleeps. Carry onward. Woo!
Oh, hey, photographer.
Ah, how I love pictures. Hey, Link, what are you doing here? Want to know about that ghost? I'll bet he's happy thanks to you. You ready for a picture? I'll call this I Was Very Afraid. Smile!
Okay, that's kind of creepy. Also, you can sprinkle magic powder on the grave, and he'll say, and the ghost actually says, "I'll curse you, stop that." Even though nothing actually happens if you keep on doing it. Either way, now we're in the very top left of the mysterious forest. Because, well, we want to deliver that letter. Wright lives here. And fun fact, Dr. Wright here is actually from SimCity. What's this? A letter for me? I'm so happy. And look, a little kid with a photograph. That does not look like a bear. At all. She's so beautiful. I must give you something for your trouble. Well, it looks like all I have is this broom. How'll that be? Yeah, fine. We got a broom as your reward from Mr. Wright, but that photo was not of... Yeah, that was of... I'm confused. I forgot to put a transition there, but oh well. We are actually back in the May Village shop because I want to buy this bow finally for 980 rupees. It's expensive, though there is a little trick you can do. If you save and quit by pressing A, B, start, select at the same time while your money's decreasing, and you save and quit, when you start your file back up, you'll have the amount of rupees you had when you saved and quit. The exact amount that the rupee number was at. Either way, that's brooms for her. Yahoo, yahoo, a new broom for me it is, isn't it? Yes. Okay, in return, you can have this fishing hook I found when I was swept by the riverbank. We exchanged the broom for the fishing hook. What will the fishing hook become? I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to know. Either way, this is the chest I was mentioning earlier that hopefully you remembered, because we only picked up Marin a couple episodes back. We want to head back into his house for that reward he said he was in here. Now, admittedly, this took me a while to find for some reason, because what it is that it's secret seashell number 19 below this pot. That took me a while to find for some reason. I don't know why. Then again, young me was kinda dumb. Either way, now we're back at the telephone booth southwest of Kennelik Castle that I started, like, part, 6 on? And we want to actually head back towards Key Cavern. More specifically, this green, because this bush has secret seashell number 20. Let me remedy that. This secret seashell number 20. Well, don't let the secret seashell fall into water. It's annoying, but okay. And with that, we have, well, the maximum we can really hold 20, so let's go check out the Seashell Mansion now that we have that. Note. Actually, no, I'll save that for after we do this. Thankfully, that there's actually a reason I made that secret seashell number 20. It's purely because, well, we're in the area of the Seashell Mansion now, meaning it's very easy to get back to. Let's check this place out now that we got 20. And the bar magically maxes out. My job here is... We've got a new sword! We should put our name on it right away. This is why I didn't choose the red suit back at the color dungeon, because now our power is doubled anyway. And the sword beam is honestly ridiculous. It only works when you have max hearts, though. Though, admittedly, now if you chose the, what's it called? Red suit, your power now would then be 4 times as powerful. I'm not sure what would happen if you got the piece of power at that point, though. Huh. By the way, from the mermaid we encountered earlier, we actually want to head in this general direction because if you remember that owl statue that I talked to up there before we entered Animal Village, secrets are like water when it comes to bridges. And hey, it's the fisherman back from May Village. What's that you have in your hand? It's not a fishing hook, is it? You'd better let me have it. I'll give you my next catch if you let me have it. Yeah, okay. Keep your eyes open and watch a pro at work. My, that's a big one. The fishing hook became a necklace. Lucky. Now, you might be thinking, that's a bit of an odd description for a necklace. There's a reason for that. In the Japanese version, the mermaid didn't lose a necklace. She lost her bikini top. They censored that pretty clearly. Ah, that's it. That's my necklace. Give it back. I'll give you a scale, as I said. Sure, go right ahead. Get dressed, lady. Promise you only take one. We returned the necklace and got a scale of the mermaid's tail. How will you use this? Gotta majestically leap away, mermaid. Yeah, sounds like my luck with women. And now we're actually back at that same bridge, because now the photographer guy's here. I have a feeling that I'll catch a big fish again. Keep your eyes open and watch a pro at work. Oh, I'm already starting to see what's going to happen here. Ouch. Probably got that right in his lip. My, that's a big one. Whoa, that's a big one. Hey, photo guy, can you take a picture of this? Hey, be more careful next time. And then Link drowned a man. Yeah, I actually really like that photo. Either way, if the timestamp is any indication, I believe that's all the side quest stuff I wanted to take care of for now. Because I think we're now going to head into the Catfish's Maw. Yes, we are. So yeah, as the owl told us, dive here and then we get this underground cavern. Why can we jump underwater? What is the purpose of that? Mind you, that's probably really useful in terms of speedrun strats for getting up quicker like this, but otherwise that's kind of pointless. Either way, with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 10, we will be checking out the Catfish's Maw. See you guys then!